Sheffield Wednesday are about to play Ipswich Town. It's another big game weekend. Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Punkchef41, your punking resident, and we are going to be reviewing Ipswich preview. See what I did? Review and preview. What we could be up against this weekend. So if you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live or live stream happen. The Talking Wednesday podcast is out every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Please go give it a listen and a watch. We much appreciate it. So when they are playing Ipswich Town. Now, Ipswich is another team who's up there in third. But in a minute, when you look at things, Derby are starting to get close to them. Derby are on a little bit of a roll. I'm going to show that in a minute, what I mean by that. But we need to crack on here because it's another big game. If we get a win here and the result, whatever it is for Plymouth happens and it's a good result for us, it's a good result in terms that we know what we're getting into. So let's have a look at the stats here. So Ipswich record is 15-10-4. They have 55 points. They've got 1.90 per game. They're third in League One. Their home record is 8-5-1, so 29 points. Not too bad. Away record is 7-5-3, 26 points. They've got 54 goals, 1.86 goal per game, but they've got 29 goals against and 25 goal difference. They, like us, were in the FA Cup mid-week. They lost to Burnley. We lost to Fleetwood. So let's have a look at the form table here. So at home, they are... Let's have a look. Where are they? Plymouth are there. And this is the last 6, I believe. Let's have a look. Fleetwood. Where am I looking? Why can't I see them? Why can't I see them? They are 8th. There we go. So they played 6th recently, won 3, drawn 3, but they haven't lost any. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Our record away from home, it played 6th, won 5, drawn 1. So it'll be interesting to see how we do here. But if you look at Derby here, Derby and Wednesday are on the same run here. Away at home for Ipswich, and away, and our away record is 6-3-3. As well, but look at Wednesday and Derby. Records identical, and Derby are really starting to look good at the minute. Because you look at Derby here, they are currently on 53 points. They are gunning for that third place, and you wouldn't rule out a Derby charge. It is Paul Warren. He knows this league like the back of his hand. He knows how to get a team up. Wednesday and Plymouth, we just need to keep going toe-to-toe. At the minute, we are ahead on goal difference. I'd rather be ahead on points. And we do have that game in hand. Who have Plymouth got at the weekend? Let's have a look. They had Cheltenham fixtures. They got Portsmouth, so not an easy game. They've been on a little bit of a... good spell back recently, so it'll be good to see what happens there. But let's talk about Darren Moore's press conference. So in Darren Moore's press conference, the blow is Patterson. Patterson looks like he can be out for some time, possibly the end of the season. But Darren did say that he is a good healer, fast healer, so we'll see what happens. It's a blow because he's a player that can play all sorts of positions. Now, a lot of the questions were asking, how do you think about how Ipswich is done? There was a great question by Joe about Elaine, who's recently died, who we all know and love at the club. It's her funeral today, and they're doing the dry path hill, and some of the lads are staying behind to do so with Darren Moore. And he's going to be making his own way up to Ipswich. So it'll be interesting to see how Wednesday get in this game at the weekend. Having no Patterson is a big blow for us because he's a player that can play multiple positions. He can get in and around it. You look at who can step up now. Reece James is 50-50 for this game. A player who you'd like to come back, but also if Darren Moore doesn't feel like you don't want to risk him, he's not going to risk him and rush him. We're getting into the part of the season where soon we're going to be having 2-game weeks. And when you start getting 2-game weeks, you want your player to be fit and ready, and you don't want any more injuries. It has been a big blow for Wednesday with some of the injuries we got, but we're very good at handling it and managing it and people stepping up. But all in all, good press conference from Darren Moore. Really good questions as well. But let's see what we do, and hopefully we can get all 3 points at the weekend. Go top, stay even, stay top, and also see what happens with Ipswich. Could the result go against Ipswich tomorrow? They could be fifth by the end of the day. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we get all 3 points.